Aloha guys, hey, welcome back to another episode with Cooking at Home with Jimmy Vo. Hey, so tonight is actually pretty late cooking, but I just actually felt like cooking up something, and I know it's actually like a hot summertime right now, but I was actually craving for making a recipe, something it's simple and it doesn't take a lot of focusing and paying attention on the cooking. You just dump, let it cook, and then just season to taste from there, and it's really easy. So tonight I'm actually going to be doing a turkey vegetable soup. So it's gonna have like roasted turkey breast with red kidney beans, a few different veggies as you see right here behind me. So I have of course like one red bell pepper. I have like about 2 cups of baby carrots, 4 stalks of celery, and then like three sweet corn. I actually cut them up as well, and of course the reason why I'm actually using kidney beans right here. So I'm using like 2 cans of red kidney beans. Now the reason why I'm choosing to do turkey, because again, somebody blessed me with like a roasted turkey, it was like 4 pounds of a roasted turkey breast. So I was just wondering, like, well, I don't think I'm gonna let this sit till Thanksgiving, so might as well just cook it up, see what we're gonna make from there. So that's where the idea of making us like a turkey bean soup came from. So tonight I'm actually gonna be using my big whopping 10-ounce roaster here. So this is actually a pretty hefty size, okay, as you can kind of see. All right, so now what I'm actually letting it do is preheat there for a little bit, for a few minutes, because what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start cooking right away. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to be sauteing some garlics and onions. So I'm using like half of a sweet Maui onion and about 5 cloves of fresh garlic. And I'm only gonna add, like, again, a teaspoon of just coconut oil inside here. Alright, so just a little dash, that's about a teaspoon. Okay, so put my garlic, so my cut up garlic and onions. Okay, I like to do it this way because it helps to bring the aroma taste out of it as well, and it enhances the flavoring of the food when you're cooking from there. So I'm just going to saute this around for like just a minute or so, or until it kind of starts getting brown. Alright. The beautiful thing about cooking in Salad Master here is that it cooks faster than traditional like regular metal, stainless steel. This is actually a different one, so if you're not really aware what Salad Master is, it's a totally different level type of cookware system. Alright, so my garlic and onion is actually starting to get brown inside here. So I'm going to add my roast turkey in. And what I did is I cubed them. So I did like a 1x1 cube turkey. Let me just get my handle here real quick. Makes my stirring a little bit easier. Okay. Now, one of the things that we're actually not going to be utilizing, we're not going to be cooking with salt, because some of the things that I'm using in here already has its own natural salt. So again, like the turkey, even though this is an oven roasted turkey breast, it already has its own seasoning, its own flavoring from there. It has its own natural saltiness from that. And also what I'm actually going to be using as my my stock is I'll be using some chicken stock here as well. Now I'm using an organic chicken stock, but it's up to you, whatever you want to use from there. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring this up to a medium heat because I actually had it preheated at a medium low. So we're we're gonna go ahead and bring this to medium. Let me just kind of get this cooked in here a little bit more. All right. Okay. So my my turkey breast is getting sauteed. It's getting cooked in there with the garlic and onion, starting to give it more flavoring and seasoning from there. All right. So now what I'm actually going to do next is I'm going to start putting in the veggies, certain veggies first, because some of them takes a little longer to cook. So this way I can have the right amount of chicken stock when I'm pouring in, because I don't want to be too less or too much from there. So again, here I have about three sweet corn that I cut them up, and corn does take a little longer to cook, so we're going to add these in first. And then, of course, 2 cups of baby carrots from here, and it could be whatever carrots you want to use, whatever veggies. I'm just using whatever I have in my fridge and just utilizing with my cooking from here. Okay. Then the celery, the celery and the red bell peppers, we're gonna put that in later because they cook very fast. So now what I'm also going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead, I'm adding my chicken stock right here. So with my seasoning that I'm actually going to be using, it's going to be 2 tablespoons each. I have 2 tablespoons of oregano, 2 tablespoons of thyme, 2 tablespoons of celery, parsley flakes, and 2 tablespoons of black pepper. Alright. Now, with the red kidney beans that I have here, okay, normally you can actually put this in later on because these are kind of like soaked and kind of cooked already. You don't have to leave it in long, but of course, my wife, she actually likes them a little bit extra soft. So I'm actually going to put this in the beginning from here. But again, you don't need to put this in the beginning. You can put this as like halfway cooked as well. All right. Let's see here. So I added one container of the chicken stock. So it looks like I might need another one. So what does that equate out to? So each of these is about 1 quart. 1 quart is 4 cups, so about 8 cups of the chicken stock. Looks like I'm gonna have meals for days. Alright. Okay, let me just give that a mix around in there. And then, of course, I'm going to be adding my herb seasonings in here. So again, I have 2 tablespoons each of thyme, oregano, parsley flakes, and black pepper. So we're not adding any salt because again, we're relying on the natural ingredients, the natural flavoring of the food here. Give that a quick mix. All right. I can already tell that this is a very hearty soup here. And then of course this just came to my mind as well, and if you want to add potatoes you can also, so it actually helps you give a little bit of a certain type of starch. But of course if you're just watching on your starch level, because again starch actually turns into sugar, you know, and sugar increases our sugar level inside of our bodies. So tonight what I'm making here, like my sources of the proteins is the turkey and the red beans, and of course with just different veggies as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let that cook in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put my lid on. So I already have it at medium heat. Once I hear it click, I'm gonna turn it down to low, and we're gonna check back this on about 30 minutes, let's just say. It might be even less because, you know, the turkey breast is already pre-cooked. A lot of these veggies, I cut them up a little smaller so it actually cooks a little faster as well. So, but we'll just check back in like 30 minutes, see how it is, and we'll continue from there. I'll see you guys back here in a little bit. Okay, guys. Hey guys, welcome back. So, here's the thing. Because I say that the cooking was actually going to take about 30 minutes, actually when I was checking it in 15 minutes in, the food was practically done. So it actually took only that much time. And so what I did was for the 15 minutes in, I let it cook, and then when I checked on it, that's when I put in the red bell peppers and celery, and then I let it cook for another 5 more minutes. But the same technique of cooking though. Okay, so medium heat, and when I heard the vapor valve was clicking, okay, so my vapor valve right here, once I heard it clicking, that's when I turned it down to low, and I just let that start cooking from there. So this soup is smelling amazing. Like, it smells really amazing. I smell all the different herbs. I can smell the veggies from there, especially the aroma of the turkey as well. I can smell all of that just lingering around in the house right now. But of course, let me see. I'm pretty sure you guys can kind of see it and how it actually looks, but we're actually gonna go ahead and plate this out and give this a try. See how it actually tastes from here. Wow, this is looking really good. And of course, as you know, it's only 1 teaspoon of coconut oil in this. That's it. But of course, very minimal seasoning. I didn't have to use any salt. I didn't have to use a lot of different types of ingredients that's gonna help have to use it into the soup. So basically, I just relied on the natural ingredients of the soup from there. Get some of the broth. And here you go. Okay, so this is the turkey with red beans and different veggie soup. Again, just using 2, if you're making this amount in this size, yeah, 2 quarts of the chicken stock, and whatever veggies you want to put in here. And of course, this is all from my fridge that I found on my vegetables that I have, and I just put it together. Okay, but let's give it a try. Try some of this turkey here. Very nice and soft. The meat, it's very, very tender. Yeah. See how the carrots actually turned out. Soft. It's good. Okay. So even for those that have a hard time chewing, it's actually a good texture. Let me get some of that kidney beans and the other veggies in here. Very, very good. I love how the red bell peppers just blends in, especially with the celery. The red kidney beans has a nice, good creaminess to it. But the broth, let me try that broth, because again, I didn't add in a lot of seasonings. I just used the chicken stock, and I added 2 tablespoons of oregano, thyme, black pepper, and parsley flakes. Wow, perfect. This no comment. But guys, this is a very easy, quick soup that you guys can make at home. Very minimal seasoning. Up to you, whatever ingredients you want to use as well, and whatever protein you'd like to use, go ahead. If I didn't have the turkey, I would have added a few more red kidney beans, so it would have been like a red kidney bean soup. But this is really good. This is awesome. But other than that, guys, thanks for tuning into this episode. If you guys like what you see here today, please like this page, like this post, and also please follow me on YouTube as well, even on my my Facebook, my profile, Cooking at Home with Jimmy Vo. And then of course, please share this. Share this with others so we may spread the word of cooking more at home, and especially healthier as well. Alright guys, thank you so much for logging in. I know it's late, so have a good and blessed night. Aloha guys.